Arab slave trade. While the transatlantic slave trade is widely known, the Arab or Islamic slave trade is less commonly discussed in many parts of the world. It spanned over a millennium, from the 7th century through the 19th century, and involved the trade of Africans, Slavs, and others. Enslaved people were brought across the Middle East, North Africa, and even into parts of Asia. Many enslaved Africans were used as domestic servants, soldiers, e.g. the Mamluks or eunuchs. Unlike the transatlantic trade, the Arab slave trade often focused on women and children. Some argue that the cultural memory and historical acknowledgement of this trade have been downplayed. 2. Persecution of minorities. In many periods of Islamic history, non-Muslims like Jews and Christians were granted dhimmi status, allowed to practice their faith but subject to special taxes and restrictions. While this was more tolerant than some Christian regimes of the time, there were also episodes of persecution, forced conversions, and destruction of religious sites. For example, under the Almohad dynasty in North Africa and Spain, Jews and Christians faced persecution. Yazidis, Zoroastrians, and other religious groups have also historically faced marginalization or forced conversion. 3. Suppression of pre-Islamic heritage. In some cases, pre-Islamic history and culture have been downplayed or neglected. For instance, in Saudi Arabia, the early Islamic narrative has traditionally overshadowed Nabatean, like Petra, and other pre-Islamic Arab history. Pre-Islamic poetry and cultural achievements were sometimes viewed with suspicion because they were associated with the Jahiliyyah, period of ignorance before Islam. 4. Internal Arab conflicts and oppression. The narrative of pan-Arab unity has often masked deep internal conflicts, such as the Arabization of North Africa, where Berber culture and language were suppressed, the oppression of Shia minorities in Sunni-dominated Arab countries, and vice versa, the marginalization or repression of non-Arab groups like Kurds within Arab-majority states. 5. The role of Arab states in the Palestinian crisis. While Arab states have long supported the Palestinian cause in rhetoric, critics argue that some Arab regimes have exploited or sidelined Palestinians for political reasons. Examples include Jordan's expulsion of Palestinian fighters during Black September 1970, restrictions on Palestinian rights and movement in Lebanon and other Gulf countries. 6. Colonial collaboration and Arab elites. During the Ottoman decline and European colonization, some Arab elites collaborated with colonial powers, e.g. Britain and France, to secure their own positions. This aspect is often omitted in nationalist narratives. The final thoughts. No single culture or civilization has a spotless record. Arab history, like any other, contains chapters of profound achievement and darker periods of exploitation, conflict, or erasure. Recognizing this doesn't diminish the contributions of Arab civilizations to science, literature, philosophy, and governance. It simply acknowledges the full picture.